Ladies and gentlemen, and can I have your attention? It's time to get on with your wellness check Wednesday workout. Hiya! Kia! Ow! I kicked the fan again. It's a good thing I just do all this in one take. Alright guys, here's what you got going on today, Wednesday. Moving that fan out of the way like I should be doing. And probably as you can see inside of the reflection, yeah, you can see where I moved it, not very far. So, what you guys got going on today on this Wednesday workout? You guys have 1, 2, 3 sections of exercise and a fun little finisher at the end. So, what you guys are going to be doing is you have your first section of exercise, much like your other two. There's 2 exercises in each exercise. There's 2 exercises inside of the exercise. It's incepticize because it's an inception. Anyway, I laugh at myself. So what you guys got going on? You have 2 exercises. It's 5 rounds worth of work. It's a 30-second work with a 30-second break. So the idea is, depending on what the exercise is, you're supposed to use the most challenging angle or the most challenging weight for that specific exercise. All of those exercises will be explained when we flip over the camera and go the other way, so I can talk to you about how everything works on the other side of the room, going to the other end of my personality. So, first section, second section, and third section, all exactly the same, at least in the working pattern. So that's how the protocol works. Then when we get done with all that shenanigans, the last thing you guys are doing is a fun little 2-minute exercise. That's right, 2 whole minutes of whatever it is I'm gonna have you do. And once you get done with everything else on this here Wellness Check Wednesday Wacky Wonderful Wild Workout. So, without further ado, let's flip this camera around. Let's go to the other side of the room, like it's an adventure or something, like it's like really far away. And then we can talk about all your exercises. And today, just like some of those other videos, let's not cut away. We'll just slowly walk around my gym. Have you seen my gym? Look at my gym. I'm doing gym things. Isn't it wonderful? Wonderful, absolutely wonderful. Thank you for coming. It sounds so creepy. Anyway, so creep factor aside, let's talk about your exercises that you guys are going to be performing for today. And as a general rule, as you can see, I'm all footloose and fancy free because I just personally prefer not to wear shoes. Not because of the fact that I don't like shoes, it's because of the fact that I just prefer being more connected to my feet when I'm doing things. So the first thing that we're looking at is the first 2 exercises. Your first 2 exercises today, exercise number 1 is a single leg deadlift, SLDL. And then the second exercise you guys are looking at after that is the slow motion push-up. So the first thing that we're going to look at, or the first thing I'm going to talk about is the single leg deadlift. So, and as ridiculous as I am, once again, I want to show you with weight, but of course, I don't have weights with me, so actually, you know what, there's weights right over there. Let's grab those. I can just show you with these things, just for fun. So, yep, I'm gonna show you with this guy and this guy. So grab whatever implements that you happen to have around the house. Doesn't matter what they are. I just happen to grab a couple of these weight plates for a specific weight class that we don't teach here, but we have them anyway. Anyway, so for your single leg deadlifts today, what I want you to do is I want you to put a weight in each hand. So I want both hands to be filled with something. Kitchen bags, suitcases, whatever it is you want to fill it with. And then what you're going to do from here is essentially you're going to be between your feet between hip and shoulder width apart. I'm showing you from an odd angle, so you just kind of over here. We'll show you from the front where the stance starts. So this way you guys kind of have a generalized idea of where your heels, toes, all that fun stuff should be at. So between hip, my shoulder's a little bit wider, so we'll go that way a little bit further. So the next thing I want you guys to do is now I'm going to show you from the side, just like that. What you're going to do is with your feet in that place, all you're going to do is you're just going to kick that foot back, or kick that heel up, basically. So it looks like the toes are at, anyway, you see what the positioning is. So with that slight bend in that knee right there, what you're going to do is you're just going to bend over, tracking the thigh down to just below the knee, and then you're going to stand back up. You're just gonna come back 5 on one side. You're gonna stop and switch it out. 5 on the other side. And remember, as always, squeeze your stomach on the way down, and then squeeze your butt on the way up. You're gonna do that back and forth for 30 seconds. So do like 5 on one side, 5 on the other side, and then just keep going for 30 seconds. Pretty simple. Now, if you can't do it with the weights in your hands, that's okay. Give me just a second, we'll put this down. Excuse the earthquake as I'm putting weights down. So, if you can't do it with the weights, that's okay. Do it without the weights. Same thing, hip towards butt, pushing the hips back, squeezing the stomach on the way down, and then pushing your butt on the way up. 5 and 5, back and forth. 30 seconds work with a 30-second break. Once that 30-second break is up, the next thing you guys are going to do is a slow motion push-up. So, with your slow motion push-ups, here is getting down onto the ground. Now you can do this from your toes or your knees, either one is fine, and it's just slow down as far as you can go comfortably, and then slow back up. Or you, like I said, toes, slow down, slow up, just like so. And that's from the ground. Now, if you guys can't do it from the ground, that's okay. Put your hands on a bench, on a chair, on a bar, wherever you need to put them, and so you can still perform the exercise itself. Just slow down, and then slow back up. Once you're done with that section of exercise, then we go on to section 2. Boom, boom, boom. Let's talk about section 2. So your next 2 exercises, the first exercise is a 2-point row. So with this being weight, the idea is to go as heavy as you can, or honestly just as challenging as you can. Let's use that word instead of heavy. Heavy tends to go the wrong way. So the most challenging weight that you can use in whatever implement that you happen to have. So if you have suitcases, book bags, kitchen bags, doggy bags, brown bags, white bags, fish sticks, I don't care what you have. So what you're gonna do is you're gonna grab weight. So I'm gonna show you with the weight that I have here. It's 1 foot forward, 1 foot back. Now, the foot that's back is also the arm that we're going to be working. And then what you're gonna do is you're gonna push your hips back. So essentially, as you can see, my body is actually in line with the leg that's back. And then what you're gonna do with the opposite hand, give you a better angle here. Put that hand on that knee, and you're gonna row. 5 on one side, and you switch it out. You see that transition? Look at that transition. Bang, baby, transition. And 5 on the other side. So stupid. So 5 on the other side, and this is hand, hip, hip, just like that. Back and forth, 5 on each side. The next thing you guys are gonna do is a rear foot elevated split squat. So with this, give me just a second, I need something else. Hang on. Just hang on a second. I'll be done in a minute, I promise. Next time we'll make sure I'm better prepared. Actually, probably not. I probably won't be better prepared. But I'll show you anyway, because of my unpreparedness. So, I apologize if that's too loud. So, what I want you guys to do with this one is we're going to do just like we did with the single leg deadlift, and we're going to grab a weight in each hand. So, and if you have balance problems, that's okay. Just do one weight at a time if the balance is going to be an issue. So, 1 foot on a step, on a book, on anything, and then what you're going to do is here, so it's squeeze your stomach on the way down, keeping your chest up. Oh, jeez. 5 on one side. You're going to switch it out, same thing, 5 on the other side. And then you're just going to keep doing that for 30 seconds. Does that make sense? Of course it does. So, now that we're done with that section of work, I'm going to put these away because I don't need them for the last section. So, what I'm going to do is I'm going to put these away and walk away just all rude, just rude, for no reason to be rude. I'm just going to put those weights away. I don't need to step anymore, but I'm going to show you the last 2 exercises. So, your last 2 exercises, and your last section of work works just like the first 2 sections. So it's 5 rounds worth of work, 30 seconds work with a 30-second break. Oh, let's grab this. While I'm over here. So, while I'm over there, here's what you guys got going on. So, what you guys are going to be doing, the first thing you guys have is you guys have the plank. So, plank can be done from your knees or your toes on the ground, or you can put your hands on a bench, hands on a wall. I mean, like I said, whatever you need to do, the idea for this exercise is to tuck in your butt and squeeze your stomach. That's kind of the purpose of this exercise, is really just squeezing the stomach, like really focusing on contracting the ab. If you can't hold it for the whole 30 seconds, that's okay. Don't. Just focus on holding it for as long as you can inside of the 30 seconds. So, showing you guys from the ground. You're here, and then like I said, tuck your butt, squeeze your stomach, and then you're going to hold it here for 30 seconds. If you can't do it from your elbows or your toes, you can always either do it from your hands, or you can drop to your knees. Like I said, just as long as you're focusing on squeezing the stomach during the course of the exercise. That's what's important. So, the next exercise you guys have after that is the figure 8. So, with the figure 8, I'm going to show you with my fun friend here how the figure 8 works. So what you're doing is you're starting from the top position, hand on the bottom of the kettlebell or bag or whatever the case is, and then one hand on the handle. Through the leg, around the leg, boom, back up to the top. You see the hand is on the opposite end now. Through the leg, up to the top. Now, if this is too difficult with what you have at home, that's cool, guys. Here's what I want you to do. So, what I want you to do is a suitcase deadlift, and you're just going to alternate hands with the suitcase deadlift. So you're still getting that swinging motion, and then you're also getting that transfer motion without having to worry about swinging it through your legs. So, what you're doing, so I'll show you from the side, and what you're going to do is just push your hips back, pick up whatever you're picking up, switch hands, and then back down, up. Oh yeah, remember to breathe. Remember, breathe. Breathing's important. So, and then just throw it down and like walk away as if it, whew, I did so much work. So intense. Whew. Now that you're done with that, let's talk about the finishing exercise that you guys are going to do today. Your finishing exercise is essentially just jumping rope. You guys can do a multiple aspect of this. Today, what I'm going to do is I'm not going to give you a bunch of different exercises. I'm just going to give you 2 versions. The first version is with the rope. Okay, grab a jump rope, grab a timer, whatever you need to do, and use the jump rope for 2 minutes. The only other option I'm going to give you for today is doing it without the jump rope. So that is the only other option I'm going to give today, because I really want you to focus on like being able to actually lean into that exercise as much as you can. Now, if you cannot do either one of those 2, that's fine. I do have something I want you to do, and it's basically just running in place. So the idea is you're just still kind of, moving your arms, moving your legs, and running in place. So you're still getting a little bit of coordination in there, because that's kind of what I'm trying to focus on with that exercise this time. And now we're done. That's it. So we decided to do a one-take wonder, no edits, no cuts, nothing crazy today. You guys are awesome. You're doing great. Thanks for watching. I love every one of you guys, and I genuinely appreciate everything that you guys do for us, which is why I do everything I can for you. So with that, as always, down here at the bottom of the video, you'll see a fun little triangle on the right-hand side. You click that little triangle, it's going to give you a description of how the workout protocol looks. So everything I described in the beginning, there's an actual written format of it. I did it with this video and every video previously. So if you ever go back to any one of our other videos that has a workout on it, you can see in that little drop-down menu there, in the drop-down menus, you can see where there's an actual description of the workout, so you don't have to think about it. And also, while you're on the YouTube channel, feel free to like, comment, subscribe, and share. Like, comment, subscribe, and share. Tell all your friends about what you're doing. Tell your mom, tell your grandma, tell your Uncle Luke, tell Aunt Josephine, tell Cousin Earl. I don't care. Tell everybody what you guys are doing. Let them know who you guys are having the opportunity to work out with, because it's my extreme pleasure to be able to do this for you. Big hugs, all love, lots of kisses, mwah! And enjoy the rest of your day.